going to make toffee apples today, and I thought I'd do a video on that and show you how I make the toffee apples. So I've washed all the apples and dried them very well. If you've got any wax on your apples, you need to make sure that's off, and just make sure the general sort of dirt, pesticides, anything like that that might be on your apples is no longer there. So wash and dry them. And then you're just going to take either some wooden skewers, or these are lollipop ones, and literally just stick them in the apple. So now you're able to stand your apple up and put them into the toffee once we've got it done, because it's very hot. So that is what we're going to do, and I'll just add those ones over here where you can see we've got a load ready to make. Next, we're going to put all the ingredients in one go into our saucepan. So let's just get our butter in, tip all the sugar in, a little bit of water, golden syrup or cane syrup. There we go. And we're going to do a teaspoon of vinegar. Right, now we're going to move to the stove, and we're going to stir this until all the sugar is melted on a low to medium heat. And once we have dissolved all the sugar, we're going to leave it totally alone and bring it up to the hard crack stage, which is 290 Fahrenheit or 143 Celsius. So let's move to the stove. I'm using a smaller pan in the diameter, but much deeper, because that is going to also help me when I've got the toffee, the apples to go into the toffee. I want to be able to twist them quite quickly without too much faffing around. The soft brown sugar does melt very quickly. You should be able to see that we don't really have any granules in there. And as I'm stirring, I can pretty much feel it has all gone now. So we're about to leave this to just boil. I'm going to put the thermometer in so I know what's going on. And we're going to bring that up to the hard crack stage. Right, we're there, so I'm just going to turn that heat off, remove our thermometer, and I can actually just drop some in there to see if it goes very hard, because what we want it to do is actually go hard so that I can snap it, and that's what's important. So let's turn the heat off, let's move this off, and just tilt it slightly. We're going to put the apple in and literally spin it round like that. Okay, we've now got it nicely coated. So we're literally going to put it into our water and we're going to spin it. We want to keep spinning it, otherwise we're going to end up a bit like you can see we've ended up with a lump there. So we're going to just keep spinning it so the outside is actually done, and then we can put it on our tray and move on to our next one. Okay, once you've got your toffee apples onto the tray, and remember you want greaseproof paper down or to grease it so that you can lift them off. We don't want the toffee sticking. You need to, if you're not going to eat them straight away, you need to wrap them up. And now you can just do that by getting a maybe a square 10 by 10 or 12 by 12 inches of cellophane, and literally, depending on the size of your apple, and pull that round. What I find very easy is just to take a cellophane bag, a gusseted one, so that I can actually open it up, and then all I'm going to do is take the apple and actually put it in there. And then it's going to not go soft. It should just go down nicely like this. Once it's down, we're just going to seal it. Now these ones are going to be for Halloween, so I'm actually just going to also take some ribbon and put that round it. If you want a nice knot on your ribbon, it's left over right, right over left. So take the left over the right and bring it round, and then take the right over the left and bring it round. And that will actually give you a nice knot. Look at that. There you go. So now your toffee apple will stay crisp and hard toffee with a nice apple inside, ready for you to give out.